Hi guys, welcome back to the Force 90 YouTube channel and welcome back to an Andalusian adventure with Sevilla on Football Manager 2017, and you join me on the transfer screen where, as you can see, there have been no transfers, but there's still time, 9th of August, so there's still about a month left in the window. But I just haven't seen anyone that is good enough for my team that I can afford. As I said last episode, we only have about £3 million in our transfer budget, as you can see, 3.7 million. And a wage budget of £135,000 a week. Now the places I do want players is I want better fullbacks and I want a striker that we can actually keep, because 2 of our 3 strikers are only here on loan, so I want a permanent striker. Other than that, I think our team is really good, so I don't think there's anyone that needs to be sold. I want to try and make some money though, so I have offered Tremolinas out for £10 million. Whether we get 10 million, I don't know. He's only valued at 2.5. So we're going to see if we can shift him for some money. If we can get sort of between 8 and 10, that would be really good. But we'll see what happens there. But otherwise, not a lot else to talk about really. Let's have a look at our pre-season friendlies. Last episode, we did play a game and we won 2-0 against Portuguese side Salgueiros. As you can see, bit of a mixed bag. We beat the teams we're better than, but the bigger teams there, we didn't win. So it's pre-season. It's not that bad, but hopefully when we start getting into La Liga and our Champions League games, we need to start winning some games against teams that are, of a similar level to us. So we'll see if we can do that. So we did lose 2-1 to Napoli. They scored 2 in 3 minutes. Callejon and Insigne scored, and then Vitolo scored in the second half for us. Lilotano are also in the Portuguese third tier, much like Salgueiros. We took the lead through an own goal, Neves scoring in his own net, and then Vitolo and the defender Pareja scored in the second half. We're going to draw against Sampdoria. Once again, we went behind. Patrick Schick scored for them, and then Vieto scored in the 80th minute. And then against Schalke, we lost 2-0. Franco De Santo with the second half brace meant that we lost 2-0 to Schalke. So that brings us on to today. Well, we're already potentially going for some silverware, because today we face Real Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup. Sevilla won the Europa League last year. Real Madrid won the Champions League, meaning that we face each other in the UEFA Super Cup. So if we can win this, maybe we'll get into the Club World Cup. That would be a really cool thing to do. So we'll give it a go. I think that's how it works. So as to not actually how it works, it's that we may win the UEFA Super Cup, but the Champions League winners still get entered into the Club World Cup because they won the biggest competition in Europe. So yeah, that would make sense. I don't know why I'd think that we'd get in if we won the Super Cup, but never mind. If we can beat Real Madrid, we'll get some silverware. That would be a really good thing to do. And then we'll play one more game today. We'll play the first leg of our Supercopa final, which is their equivalent of the Community Shield, except it's played over 2 legs. So we'll play them at the Sanchez Pizjuan today, and the next episode we will travel to Camp Nou. We'll actually play 2 games at Camp Nou in the space of 4 days, so we might as well just stay over there. There's no point coming back for training. We might as well just book a hotel and stay in Barcelona for a few days, because literally we're going to the Nou Camp twice next episode. So last episode we played that friendly, and the tactic we played was like a 4-1-2-3. 1 defensive midfielder, 2 central midfielders, 2 wingers and a striker. It's changed a little bit. Those of you with any obsessive compulsive problems, look away now. Because this is what we're playing. It's one of the most asymmetric formations you can have. So, if you struggle with anything that's not symmetrical, then this probably isn't very good viewing for you. But this is the tactic we're going with. As you saw, we didn't win a lot of games, only against the smaller teams. But I think everyone's really suited to the roles in this team, and this is the first 11 we're going to go with today. So Sergio Rico will start in goal. The backup goalkeeper, Soria, is still injured, but we have called up a goalkeeper from the B team. If we do need one, hopefully we won't. We will not got a keeper on the bench today. The back 4, Tremolinas will start at left back. Mariano will play on the right, and then Caliso and Pareja are going to be in centre back, and then Iborra, the captain, playing as an anchor man. Steven Nzonzi, deep line playmaker. Montoya playing on that right wing, a little bit deeper. Vitolo on the left as an inside forward. Samir Nasri playing in the middle as an advanced playmaker. And Stevan Jovetic up top, who scored last episode. I think he got another goal in a friendly as well. On the bench, we've got defensive options in Rami and Longlet, Kranvita, Vasquez, Veneda, Ganso, and Vieto. So, as you can see, there's a lot of injuries at the moment. I mentioned the goalkeeper, sorry, he'll be back in a few weeks. Mercado is close to a return, so he should be back, hopefully for the Barcelona game. Escudero's out for a few more days with his hernia. He should be back very soon. Sarabi is out for a couple of weeks with an ankle injury. Crondelli is a long-term injury. We won't see him back. Probably until January, maybe even later than that, I'm not sure. And Correa is back in a few days, about a week or so, from a calf injury. So players are close to a return. Crondelli is the only long-term injury. He's not even registered for the La Liga squad. So, yeah, we're not going to see him anytime soon. And his contract's up at the end of the season, so I doubt you'll ever see him at all, because I'll try and shift him if he's back in January. Our first competitive match managing Sevilla is the UEFA Super Cup. We are taking on Real Madrid, so they have Keylor Navas in goal, the back four of Nacho, Ramos, Varane and Carvajal. Casemiro in defensive midfield, Kroos and Kovacic ahead of him. Gareth Bale on the left, James Rodriguez on the right, and Karim Benzema up top. They've got Kiko Casilla on the bench, a player I know very well on this game. Also Pepe Vazquez, another player that I signed from Real Madrid. Nacho as well, actually. Didn't sign him from Madrid, but he's a player I used. Also Alvaro Morata, Marco Asensio, Danilo, and Fabio Coentrao. So, yeah, it's Real Madrid, and they've put out arguably the strongest team they can. The only injury they have is Luka Modric. Okay, it would be great to come back and, you know, have a trophy in our first competitive match, but let's see if we can come out of this with a result. We are at, I think we're playing in like Poland or somewhere like that. I can't remember where this game's being held. Trondheim. Where's Trondheim? Norway. So, yeah, not quite Poland. I know the Champions League final's in Cardiff, but have Norway got like the Europa League final or something? I'm not quite sure. I don't know how it works. How they decide. Oh god, wow, double save by Rico there. Bell's finish really should have been a goal, but the goalkeeper doing well there, and Nasri heads clear the corner. I feel like we need to counter against Madrid because I don't think we're going to have a lot of the ball. So we're going to push the line slightly high. We're playing on counter attack, and we're just going to try and turn the tempo up a bit. Vitolo to Nasri. Vitolo has the ball again. Casemiro makes the tackle though. Here is James Rodriguez to Sergio Ramos. Now Bale. We know he's got pace, but well, that was an awful pass. But Nasri with a mistake there, and another save by Rico. But Nasri with a bit of a lapse of concentration there. We have a corner to defend now. Kroos, and Bale heads it over. And they've got another corner here, and this time it is headed in by Gareth Bale, and Real Madrid take a 1-0 lead. That's been coming, because yeah, we haven't had a shot. Real Madrid have been all over us. So the replay then, the corner was fine. Gareth Bale wins the header, and it wasn't him that won it. Who was that? Carrizo did not win the header. Here is Kovacic coming forward. Could go for a shot himself here, but Rodriguez to Carvajal. Kovacic with the save. It's in again. It's 2-0. They've scored twice in about, well, in the space of about a minute. And yeah, they've just taken control of this game now. Kovacic, I mean, Rico, that is a fantastic save. But nothing could be done about the second one. But the defenders aren't doing their job at the back at the moment. Rico should not be on a 6.2. That is absolute nonsense. Right, I'm not making any substitutions because I don't think we're doing that badly. We just haven't had like any shots. We're going to shoot on sight. Right, let's put the tempo back to normal. The defensive line's fine. I want to keep that. I'll keep it as normal actually, but we're going to stay on counter because we're just not having enough of the ball. We're going to close down more. Score a goal nice and quickly. We're not out of this yet. 2-0 is definitely something we can come back from. We have a throw in here. Here is Vitolo. To Ebora, the captain on the ball now. Carrizo. To Montoya. Nasri. Now this is good. Nasri's got to score that. Navas makes the save. But we do have a corner. And at least we've had a couple of shots now. We've had chances to get back in the game. I think we can still do it. There's still 45 minutes in this game. We're halfway through the second half. I think changes do need to be made. We are going to take off Vitolo. We're going to move Jovicic on that left. And we're going to bring on Luciano Vieto. Is it Luciano or is it Luciano? Has he got any Italian in him at all? No, he is part Italian actually. So it may well be Luciano. That's what I'm used to saying because I used to go to a pizza place called Luciano's. Funny story that actually. We only ever went there if Luciano Becchio scored a goal, because we always watch Soccer Saturday, and if Luciano Becchio ever scored a goal, we would always go to that pizza place because it was called Luciano's. That was a bit of a ritual, I guess, or a tradition when I was at university. That was quite cool, and yeah, we ate way too much pizza. Vieto is on now. Now we are going to attack. Possession still not really in our favour. Rico should not be on a 5.9 because he's made some great saves, and we are going to lose this 2-0, I think, because the second half, nothing's happened. So yeah, Real Madrid are going to beat us 2-0 here. That is full time. Real Madrid 2, Sevilla 0. Yeah, I don't think we were ever going to get into that game. I only made one substitution because the game just ran down there. We were the underdogs out there and you gave it your best. Really? Are you serious? Well, Juan Manuel Leo, that is one bad note in your book. Because, yeah, I just did pretty much what you said. And my players look pretty mad. Alright, so now I'm saying good effort and they seem fine. So, I'm pretty much saying the same thing to them individually. It's rescued it a little bit, but we're about half and half at the moment. Yeah, look at that. 23 shots to 4. That was going to be a tough game, definitely, but at least it wasn't like 4-0. We just conceded at the absolute worst time, I think. If we'd have gone in a half-time 0-0, I reckon second half we could have gone out there and taken the lead. But they hit us hard and they scored 2 goals in the last sort of 2-3 minutes of the half. So, yeah, that was difficult. And, yeah, no, Gareth Bale is one of the best players in the world. So, yeah. We've got Barcelona next. This is a baptism of fire if ever I've seen one. See, this is the sort of players that I'm looking at. I mean, yeah, this guy's all right, but Malaga aren't going to sell him. And we already have too many non-European players in the team. So we have to buy European, but we've got less than £4 million to spend. So, I mean, these guys aren't good enough. Look at this guy, Zarate. Like, star rating doesn't tell the whole story, I know. But looking at these guys, you know these guys aren't going to be any good. I see there's loads of interest in Tremolinas, but no one wants to spend £10 million. So I'm going to lower it to 9. So here we go. We have offers, but they're not very high. 2.6 million. West Brom aren't going to pay £10 million for a player. There's no way. If we put that up to 7.5, see, look, their overall value is not even 4 million. That's not what I want from this. 7 million? Oh, they're saying yes for 7 million. How much transfer revenue do we get? 100% of transfer revenue is made available, so I think we accept that. If we get a better one, then fine. But I think if we can get between 7 and 8, I think that's really good. Yeah, they go non-negotiable 5.75. So Valencia, that's a no. Sassuolo, you're not even playing around. You're literally just like saying, right, this is what we're offering. Don't take it, then we'll just go away. So he might be going to West Brom. We'll see, because 7 million's okay. We don't get all of it now. I think we only get 5 million now, but that's 5 million towards a replacement. So yeah, his contract's up, so I want to shift him. And Liverpool and Man City are going a little bit more sensible. So they're going non-negotiable 7.5. So we will accept that. Manchester City are going non-negotiable 4.2 up front and a potential value of 8. So again, I think we'll accept that. I don't think the fans will be happy if we sell Tremolinas, but we can upgrade on him. We can get better. Okay, Sevilla versus Barcelona, arguably a more difficult game than Real Madrid, even though we're at home. Okay, we'll make the formation a bit more conventional. So we're going to play something like this. So the back four and the goalkeeper the same. Iborra and Nzonzi will stay in the team. Only change is that Vasquez is on and Montoya is off. That's the only change I am making, because I think the team is good. I think this is the best team we can put out at this time. We're on control and flexible. Now here, we're going to retain possession. We're going to leave the defensive line normal. We're going to close down more. The rest of this I think is okay. We'll send that. Now let's see who Barcelona are going to play. Okay, so Messi, Suarez and Neymar, MSN are up top. Iniesta and Rafinha, Sergio Busquets, Jordi Alba, Umtiti, PK, Sergio Roberto. Masip is in goal, not Silson. Jordi Masip. That's an interesting goalkeeper in goal. On the bench, Silson, Digne, Andre Gomez, Alcacer, another Suarez, Jeremy Matthew, and Ivan Rakitic. It's going to be an interesting one. It's the first of 3 games in a row against Barcelona. Now let's see if we can get off to a good start. We're at home, so we don't want to lose this because it's going to be even harder at Nou Camp. But let's see what we can do. It's Barcelona. They've got a free kick here, 6 minutes in, and it's headed clear by Caliso. And now here's Nasri and Mariano. Passes to Sami Nasri, but Umtiti gets there first. Vitolo plays it to Nasri. This is a good start to the game. And Zonzi, it's Iborra now. And Nasri, but Umtiti with the ball now. Needs to get rid of the danger. And now it is Neymar in possession. Switches to Lionel Messi. He's got Luis Suarez ahead of him. There is Suarez, and that ball rocketed into the goal. And it is offside. It's not going to count. Suarez was about a yard and a half offside. So, yeah. I'm putting shot on sight on again because we've had a shot now. But we're having a bit more possession in this game than we were against Madrid. But Barcelona, again, they've had more chances and more shots. But again, we're going in a half-time. It's going to be goalless in a half-time, which is good. I'm pleased with that. Give the fans their money's worth. And then we'll say you weren't that bad. Because they weren't. They did well. Holding Barcelona at half-time. Not a lot of teams can say they can do that. Well, Massive, the goalkeeper, has made a horrible mistake there. Luckily, he makes the save. We've got a corner into the hour. Nasri with it. It's Iborra. Back to Sami and Nasri. The cross is in there. It's deflected. And it's cleared by Alba. Barcelona a bit shaky at the back at the moment. Neymar in possession. Iborra with a great tackle. Nasri now. We're doing really well here. Nasri had a shot. And Massive makes the save. I mean, Nasri there. I've got shoot on sight on, but wow. Okay, halfway through the second half, I'm going to take on Vasquez. I'm going to bring on Ganso. Barcelona have also made 2 changes. Gomez and Rakitic are on. And we're playing really well today. I'm actually really happy with how we're doing. I'm going to make my other change. Jovetic is going to come off. Luciano Vietto's still kind of tired from last game. Let's put on Ben Yedder. Let's see what Ben Yedder's like. I've not really seen a lot of him pre-season. I think we've been the better team today. We've had possession. We've had more shots than them. I think we deserve to be ahead in the tie. And we could be here. Nasri, we are ahead. And we are winning 1-0. 77th minute. Sami and Nasri nets his goal. Ben Yedder passing to Vitolo. And then a fantastic ball. And then Nasri, fantastic first touch. And an easy finish. And we are beating Barcelona 1-0. But there is still the second leg at the Nou Camp. So, I mean, to double our lead would be fantastic. If we can do that. Really, really good. But we're doing really well in the tie. I'm really happy. What have you just done? What have you just done? Luis Suarez has scored. I mean, Iborra. I mean, this is the captain of the team. Now, that's handball. How is that not handball? Sorry. First of all, I'm furious that Iborra's done this. And I'm also furious that Suarez has blatantly handballed it there. We've just thrown it away. Like, literally. I can't believe that's just happened. Ben Yedder to Mariano. Nasri to Ben Yedder. And Zonzi. Gomez clears it. Only as far as Kranviter, who shot was well wide. And that's full time. Sevilla 1. Barcelona 1. We were in control of that game. We were winning 1-0. And Iborra has literally just thrown that away for us. We could have been ahead in the tie. Or in a draw. If we'd have won, a draw at Nou Camp would have won us the Supercopa. And Suarez, clearly handballed it as well. And away goals apply as well, so we've just handed them an away goal. So there won't be any games off screen. I'll record the next episode, well, probably not now, but in a couple of hours time. Because, we've got nothing else to do. So we'll play the Supercopa second leg and that first La Liga game next episode. We may see Tremolinas leave because it's been accepted. It's just whether or not he accepts a deal. I will have to look at left backs though, because they're not going to be happy, and I reckon we can get a good left back, like a great left back. Because we have Tremolinas, Escudero is close to a return from injury. Gonzalez and Lenglet are okay; they've got potential, but for now, they're not really first choice. So I reckon we can go out and get a really good left back with the money from Tremolinas. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below, leave it in the comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button in the next episode. A double header against Barcelona next time. And hopefully I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. If that's what this series is going to be like, then I'm in for a bumpy ride.